Hey guys, welcome back to my messy desk. Today I just want to craft a little bit, chat with you, and we just, well, maybe an hour or two ago got home. We went up to my in-laws and I painted my mother-in-law's living room today, so I think I still actually have paint somewhere. Nope, maybe not. I finally got it off. So that was fun. For some reason I enjoy painting walls, and none of them do, so they were actually happy that I said, yay, I'll volunteer. Anyway, on the way home I was thinking about what I should do tonight, and I thought of this tag for some reason. I made this maybe a year ago or so, and every time I flip through one of my journals that contains this, I always love looking at it. I don't know why, it's just the style of it, I guess, because like a super old newspaper. It says from 1823, but I think it's like a reprint because it doesn't feel that old. But yeah, and then I mounted it on put it on a tag, and I used a stamp. And then I thought, well, I never really use my stamps anymore. I mean, I showed you a bunch of stamps that I bought from like Tim Holtz, but I also have other stamps. So I just came downstairs and looked through all of my stamps, and I have them sorted. I have one area that has all my these cling stamps. Then I have one area that has all my acrylic stamps, and then I have one area that has my red rubber stamps, and then I also have some wooden stamps, but I haven't pulled any out yet because we got plenty to work with. So I figured I'll just show you guys what stamps I collected, and then I think I'm gonna make some of those tags or some journaling cards, because some images are a little bigger. For example, this one I love, but oh, it's going this way, but it's too wide for a tag. Maybe a big tag. Nah, I'll make a journaling card, but I just love this. Yeah, anyway, so let's get going. Okay, so this one I've only used the sewing machine so far, and I did not I hadn't mounted those yet. Sometimes you can actually buy unmounted stamps, and it's cheaper than stamps that already have the cling foam on them, or that are mounted, wood mounted. So it's actually really easy to put them on this cling foam, and I actually might do some of those today. Anyway, so I have this lovely old sewing machine. I should have used that in my sewing journal. I completely forgot that I have these. Aren't these lovely? Those scissors, buttons, and stuff. And these are like crafty individuals. I don't know, I don't remember all of the companies where I got them from, or the brands, but if you're interested I can do some research. Then I love these. I use these a lot for making ATC cards. Aren't these beautiful? So gonna use these on in my like Victorian lady themed journal. Same brand. And they're like this big. So I've used those a lot. And my ATCs that had those on them were always very popular with the other people. Then I have these lovely old, like, balloons, hot air balloons. I love those. I love the style. Then we have Miss Monroe. What else do we have? I'm not gonna use all of them, but I just pulled out a whole bunch of stamps. We got this lovely owl. This is from Stampendous. And then, like I said, this one, I think this one is from Graphic. I'm not sure. Let me check real quick. Okay, I thought I had the packaging of another stamp set from the same company, but I don't. But I think these are Graphic 45. So I just love these nature stamps. And I have another set. What did I do with it? Oh, this one. So beautiful. And then here I have the Eiffel Tower. I don't want the other ones, but I thought I could make a tag or something for my... I want to make a French or Paris themed journal at some point. Then here, these are really old. These are just like some numbers, words, like writing and stuff. And then I have never used these. Old typewriter. In case you don't know, I love typewriters, and I collect everything typewriter, so I have all kinds of typewriter stamps. Old phone. Then I have never used this one. Queen Bee. Then we have this lovely owl, and a snail, and a chameleon. Oh, there's another one. Oh, a bicycle that I never used. Huh. But I love the snail. I think I used it on journals before. And then I'm a big fan of the deep red stamps. If you have never used them, they're awesome. And they have some really nice, oh yes, I love her. I also used her on artist trading cards. Victorian evening dress. I completely forgot that I had the stamps. I was excited when I saw it. And then I have this windmill, but probably not the style that I'm looking for. What's in here? Yeah, not the style. Some more deep red stamps. A lobster. Oh, that's not a lobster. Plants. Actually, it just goes in the back, I think. Oh, so this is mounted, but still had. I think did I mount it? No, I don't think I did. Guess I didn't keep the lobster card. Yeah. Anyway, so those are some of my stamps, and I think I'm going to try to use some of those balloons, and I might mount some of those because I really want to use those. So let's do that, and then the rest I can use later. Obviously, I'm not gonna make a bazillion tags. Okay, so, or journaling cards. I think I could stamp those all next to each other. So you have like a square card maybe, because these are fairly small. I love stamps. I just haven't really used them because I used to make lots of cards, and I used them mostly for my ATCs. How were you put together? Oh, I think like this. Nope. It's like a puzzle. Okay, so. And then, yeah, I don't really use the stamp, like the other stamps a lot. Because I have like all the Tim Holtz stamps that I have showed you before. Like this one, and I have those on my Rolly card, so I use them mostly. But, oh, maybe... Aha! Okay, I was looking for those. Whoops! I knew I had mushrooms. So yeah, I'm gonna use those too. And I love these. So these could make some good cards too. But I love the mushrooms. And I just dropped some more stamps. I don't know where it fell. Oh well. Okay, so I have some... I want to mount these now. I usually use a stamping platform for these, and so because I didn't mount them, I just used some double-sided tape and put it on the back so I can stick them, because I didn't have the mounting foam. But I can actually show you what I use, and I think I bought it on Amazon, like almost everything I buy. It looks like this, like a big sticker. It's double-sided, and what you do is this is the sticky side, and you put this on the unmounted rubber stamp, and then this side is not sticky, but this is the one that clings to your stamping block or platform, and it is called Easy Mount mounting foam. I think I got this from Amazon. I can check if I find it, and I can link it below if you're interested. I should probably sit down at some point and mount all my unmounted stamps. So if you are open to doing this, then you can actually save on stamps if the companies sell them unmounted as well. Okay, let's mount one of those, because these are easier to cut because they're square. Here you have to like cut around, but yeah, okay. As you can tell, I already did some. So let's see how many I can fit up here, or maybe I can fit all of them here. Oh, that's perfect. So I'll just cut a piece here. But you want to use some scissors that you're not too attached to, because this makes them very sticky. So you're going to have to clean them real well, or not use them on paper later. Uh-oh, yep, I'm not gonna fit. And I'm leaving a little gap between them so I can actually cut this. Okay. Let's see what scissors are we gonna use. These are already gluey. Gluey and gooey. So yeah, this works really well. When you stamp these, and if you get like the border a little bit, you can always trim this more, because I know nobody wants to have like a weird corner. It's like here you can see it's like the ink is got on this when I squished it onto the ink pad too much, and then I obviously had the border stamp on my paper, which I didn't want. So you can just trim those, even like with acrylic stamps. I know some people don't like cutting those, but I cut those. Like if I have a long sentence that I want to have in 2 lines, or if there's like, I don't know, one that's too big, you can always cut it, but you can always put them back together on your stamping platform, so not a problem. Okay, and it doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to work. Oops. Okay, I guess that's good. Ugh, I'm really not a fan of this gluey stuff. All right, so that's how you mount stamps. And now I can take the backing off, and it's not sticky, but it'll hold on my like stamping block. Although I don't really use blocks anymore, I use my Tim Holtz stamping platform. Yes, I have a lot of Tim Holtz stuff. I just, not because it's Tim Holtz, but just because I like his stuff. So, and the style, like of his stamps and stuff. Come on. Alrighty. Okay, so now I can put this away. And for now, I'm going to put these back in here because I have to make some tags first, or journaling cards. I might use this one first. All right. Here I have some old newspaper. And then I'm just going to glue my tag on here. Gotta make sure that I'm not gluing it over here. Okay. What did I do? Oh, they're over here. I was going to say, what did I do with my big scissors? They're hiding under the paper. When we were driving home, my husband was driving, and our daughter was in the back seat, and she kept saying, "Mama, mama, 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 mama," and she wanted me to play with her toy and do like peekaboo behind my seat, like the headrest. And she would laugh so hard when I would do that. But then, like, she kept saying, "Mama," and so I turned around real quick, said, "What?" And I pulled a muscle in my neck on the left side. Now I can only look to the right or straight, but I can't really move my neck. Oh my gosh. Like, really? So yeah. Might have to take a painkiller before I go to bed. Maybe. I think it's a muscle, but maybe my chiropractor can fix me on Monday. Okay, so I never really used the Stress ink to stamp because I feel like, at least mine, is not great for stamping. But I want to try and see. Let's see. Which balloon do we want? Wait, this one? Yeah, okay. For this one, I'm going to use the stamping platform because if you can't, like, if this doesn't stamp nice on the first try, then at least you can restamp at on the same spot. So let me, oh, it's right there. I was going to say, let me try to find it. And, oh God, I haven't used this in forever. This, I had the, what is it called? Misty stamping platform, the small one, and I thought it was expensive. It was like $50 for the small one, like this small. So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. But I love the Tim Holtz one because you can do the normal acrylic stamps, but you can also take this whole thing out, flip it over, and then stamp the fat cling stamps. Because you see there's like this little edge here that's not on this side. So this is the side for acrylic stamps, and this one is for cling stamps, and I love it. And it comes with the magnets, and it's not that expensive. So I don't know why it has to be, why the Misty one has to be so expensive. Okay, so I'm gonna not do it center, I'm gonna do off center a little bit and lower. And I'm just gonna put this down, and now we can just stamp over and over in case this doesn't really stamp well, and I might have to re-wet my ink pad. Let's just see what happens. And you're gonna lean on it if you want a really good impression. Oh gosh, look how very light that is. Let's try the walnut stain. It might be because my ink pad is also kind of dry. I wish I had my archival ink in brown, because wow, my daughter's still awake. She's calling for Dada. Oh, that's better. So I think it's really just this ink pad. Ugh. So I'm gonna have to use my distress refresher. I used to not like stamping because I would never get a good impression or like an even impression, or I don't know, it just didn't work until I got stamping platforms and like acrylic stamps or these cling stamps. That's nice. And now I love stamping because you can re-stamp over and over because it's the same position. And that works. Okay, so it's not the exact same color as this one, but it's fine. It still looks old. And then I can just use, I guess, this one to distress the edges to match that. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Because I didn't put glue in here. You can see an air bubble in here when you bend it. So these are pretty plain tags, but I like it because it's, I don't know, I just love this style. It's just like a little, looks old. I guess with the octopus, it looks a little steampunky too, or with these balloons. I don't know if you guys like steampunk stuff. It's not like I'm wild and crazy about steampunk. Some things are really nice, but I'm not like, I got everything have to be steampunk. Okay, so there's a tag, and then what I did here, I just punched a hole, made my hole enforcer, put some coffee dyed paper on the back, and then we have a nice flat tack to journal on. Let's see, paper. Oh, look at that, there's paper. And you don't always have to put your paper like this. This was actually a leftover coffee dyed index card, which was too short, so I just put another book page here. But you can always journal like this. You don't always have to journal like that. So, just a thought. All right. Oh, itchy. Oh, gosh, the black flies in Maine are awful. I joined a gardening Facebook group last night for Mainers, and they talk about like their plants, their gardens, you can help identify or get help identify stuff in your yard, or what to do about different pests and things. And someone said they're from, I think they lived in Massachusetts for a long time and had lemon balm plants to repel mosquitoes, and it worked really well for them. And now I guess they live in Maine now, and they ask like what helps with black flies, and I think most Mainers laughed. Well, they actually laughed in the comments because there's nothing that helps with black flies. And I didn't even know what black flies were until I moved to Maine. Anyway, so someone suggested 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so winter or colder. Someone says moving. So those are not really good solutions. And yeah, those little things bite and they try to eat you, and I'm so itchy. Oh my gosh. But I think they're gone by Memorial Day, or after Memorial Day they're gone. They're done. And then we get the mosquitoes. Yep, but soon we will have our ducklings, and apparently they also eat mosquitoes, so yay. Can't wait. Monday we're supposed to get the duck house, so I'm looking forward to putting that up and preparing. And so yesterday I went to the post office, and I had to mail some stuff, but I also let the post office lady know that we are expecting a shipment of ducklings, because I don't know how they handle those, because the hatchery website said that usually they have your phone number on the package or in the box, and then the post office calls you. So, but I still wanted to go and tell them, hey, we're gonna get ducklings. How do you handle it? What time does the mail come in the morning? So I know what time I can expect their call. And the lady said, yeah, I would like to get the livestock out as quick as possible so they can get water and like get to their new home. So she said she's gonna call me at 6 a.m. Like, that's fine. I took the day off. I actually took they're supposed to arrive Wednesdays, and I took Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off because my daughter has no daycare on the Friday. So I'm like, well, I might as well just take a couple of days off and spend the time with the duckies and then with my daughter, because I can't really work when she's home, because she wants mama. Okay, there we go. And then you can like put a little, maybe we'll put a little balloon on the back. She always says balloon, balloon. Little tiny balloon can go up here. Yeah, so, and then as I walked out, I stopped at where you can grab all the like flat rate boxes and envelopes, and I looked at different sizes, and I heard the other mail lady post office lady ask the one that talked to me. She's like, "What is she getting? What is she getting?" And she said, "Ducklings." Oh, and they were all excited. I think they didn't know that I was still there and could hear them, but it was so funny because they were all excited that they're gonna have ducklings at the post office. So yeah, I thought that was funny. Do I want the balloon up there or here? I think I want to put it up here. Chips. There you go. You get a little floating balloon here. And now we're gonna have to make a hole in our hole punch doohickey, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Ugh. Oh, I'm also gonna do a little Amazon haul maybe next week. I'm gonna I shopped again, I know, bad, but I did some how the heck do I do this without going in too far? Oh, I don't have, oh my gosh, see, I'm not paying attention. I don't have to punch it here. I have to punch it out from here. Silly. Yeah, so I got some more things like patterns or stencils to coffee dye with, and I want to show them to you. I think some of them are the ones that I actually linked in my coffee dye video, but I want to actually test them because I don't want to say, oh, take these, order these, and then they're not good. But I want to try them too, so I'll let you know how they are, how they work out. But I got the first batch today, which I was surprised because it said it was supposed to arrive on Tuesday. Got it today, and oh, I'm using the wrong punch, hole punch. I need this one. So yeah, I'm supposed to get more stuff on Monday though, and it's fairly low. Oh well. So I shall do a little haul if you're interested. It's not just those things, it's also a couple of other things. I just couldn't resist. You know, sometimes when I can't sleep, I surf on Amazon, and then it's like go down the rabbit hole. You find one thing, and then you get recommendations. I'm like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, shiny, I want that. And then I just put everything in my shopping cart, and at some point I'm like, okay, I gotta buy those things. Or I save them for later. But I still, yeah, I still buy them. But I can review them for you, so you don't have to waste your money if they don't work out. Okay. So here we go, and then I can use like one of those. Let's see if I have some more. I know I do. Yes, I do. Just some of this. Makes it more like a natural look. If you have a journal that works or that has that style, I think that works. Okay, so let's do one of the tags and then make a journal card. That should be good. And in the next few days, I'm also going to finally I always do it wrong, film my Etsy restock video with all the things that I've made lately that go on Etsy. and finally list everything. I already took the pictures of everything. I just have to create the listings. And I even took my laptop into the car today, or a truck, but I got car sick. I can't really do that while driving. Okay, so we got one tag, and now let's try a journaling card, the same style, but with, like, not make a tag. I wanted this one because you can journal on this. Although I'm gonna stamp it on the newspaper, so that doesn't really matter, but it's still pretty. I guess you could. If you wanted to, or I'll use, oh gosh, what did I do with those stamps here? Maybe I'll use a mushroom. I don't know yet. We shall see. Okay, or I'll just use this. I mean, it looks nice too. Okay, tag. Oh, this is a different size. Interesting. Huh. Okay, you can go. What did I do with those ladies? Maybe I'll use those ladies. Let's do that. Make it a square that has all those ladies on there. Okay, so they're like, could make a tag that's 4 by 4 inches. Not a tag, a little journaling card that's 4 by 4 inches. Can be square, it doesn't always have to be like a rectangle. Okay, so we need like cardstock or something. What do we have? We can use that. OC. Okay. I said 4 by 4, right? Yeah. Oh, when I came home from the post office yesterday, I saw a sign on the road, but I could only read the like the headline or whatever, like the big letters, and it said estate sale, but I could not read where or when, so I probably missed it. Too bad. Would have been nice to have an estate sale in our town. This should fit. I usually buy, on estate sales, I buy old books, even though I have a ton, but you never know, because sometimes you can find really nice old books, especially when they're like $1 or so, or 50 cents. Can't say no to that. And I always tell myself, if I ever end up not using them, I'll just bring them to Goodwill or give them to someone else who can use them. And then old newspapers, because sometimes if the person that passed away was a collector, sometimes they have really cool old, like, newspapers or like old postcards or whatever. Like this one came from a former senator of Maine, and he also traveled a lot, so I got a bunch of old postcards from all his travels from all over the world, like Nepal, for my postcard collection, because I collect postcards from every country of the world, and it's really hard to get postcards from Nepal, but I got some from his travels. And then old maps. Some people, this one lady I went to the estate sale I went to, there was a whole room that they staged with Christmas stuff, because this lady that used to live there, she loved Christmas, and I got a whole bunch of old Christmas stuff. Or you also usually always find super old gift wrap if it was the house belonged to an old lady. Okay, so now we gotta line these ladies up. Gotta figure out, do we still have the picture? Yes, we do. Okay, she is on the bottom. She's on over. I should have cut this off better. I wasn't really planning on showing you how to mount a stamp, but hey, I'm spontaneous. Okay, so she is up here. Oh. And then she's down here. And then she's here. So then I'm going to line this up on this card. Then I'm going to get my stamping platform. And please wish me luck. Okay. All centered. I have no idea if this is going to work, but I guess we'll find out. My daughter. So my husband is upstairs, next door, or one room over from our daughter's room, and so he can hear her, and he also has the monitor. But now I can hear her too. She says, "Bye, bye." Wonder who she's saying bye to. Bye. Okay, we're gonna line these up better. Okay, that could work. Let's do this. Too bad this is so dark. I like this one better. I thought I had another one. Do I have? I don't think so. No, I don't. Bummer. I know when you refresh this, you're not supposed to. Let's see. I know I'm not supposed to use it right away. Guess I'll just let it dry. Oh my gosh, I'm not really in the frame. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Ooh, nice. Getting there. Okay, let's try this again. I also finally finished my ephemera packs, and I actually increased the content to 50 items. So I found a few more nice things to add. Oh wow, I really like this. I love her. So beautiful. Okay, neat. And I gotta clean those. But not right now. And we're gonna back this and also distress the edge. Choopy choopy choop. Oop, I already dirtied it. I know that's not really English. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. I like it. Now we need some paper on the back. That's too small. Ah, okay. I'll find something else. Oh, this could work. I think a lot of people that started making junk journals came from a different craft, like a different hobby. So they probably have a bunch of stuff already that they can use, unless you skipped everything else and went straight to junk journaling. Then you obviously have to build your stash. But like I said, I love sewing, I love stamping, scrapbooking, card making, crocheting. What else do I have? I just have a paper addiction, I guess. Yeah, so that's why I have all the material. But I never think of using something. So I'm like, I really gotta start using my stash more. So use what you have. Or shop. I mean, I still buy new stuff all the time. Ugh. Am I still filming? I am. Okay. Oops. Yeah. All right. Let's cut those corners. Wait, did I actually? Yes, I did. I was gonna say, did I distress the edge? Okay. And since we're already using stamps, I think I'm going to put a little stamp on the back as well, just as a nice little detail. I'm very detail oriented. In my job, I work with pixels. So, oh, wrong one. There's times when like I build a website and there's like something's off, but I can tell it's by 1 pixel or 2, and pixels are tiny, but I just, yeah, it bugs me until I fix it. Even though the normal person wouldn't care or not even notice it, but when you spend years and years doing that job, you notice, and you are like a perfectionist. You just need every pixel to line up. Okay, so now I want to see if I have, I wish I had like a quill pen or something. What did I have? Hold on, let me get my stamps back. Well, just like something that could be from these ladies on the front. Not a chicken. Maybe a typewriter. Huh, I really thought I had like a quill pen. Where did I see that? Maybe I'm dreaming it. I'm dreaming of it. Maybe I'll put the typewriter in the corner. Or it's too big. I don't know. I really thought I had a pen. What do we have here? Typewriter, a hello from me to you. I can put a phone here. That's a cool phone. And I've never used it. But because I've never used it, I'm going to do a test stamp first somewhere else. Ugh. Okay. Let's stamp on this. And now we can see how I have to transform my platform. Because if I were to use the same side with this, I wouldn't be able to stamp because this edge is deeper than my stamp. So the stamp will never actually touch the paper. So that's why you have to turn this around. And this one will actually line up. Okay. Our sample. Sample. Actually, no. We're using the same paper that I want to stamp on. I can find it. What did I do with it? I just put it right there. Oh, here it is. Just use the scrap. Oops. Okay, let me move back in here. And I want it here. So you always want to put the stamp where you want it, and then you pick it up with the door. And then you try to find your ink pad. Oh, I put it back in that bucket over there. And then also, sometimes it helps if you just, like with these new stamps, or especially these, I got it all in my hand. I think this is like a cheap Chinese stamp that I got, like sometimes pen pals include stamps. But you can tell the quality is not the greatest, and it doesn't want to take the ink. So you have to like rub it and prepare it, get more rough. I think sometimes you can also use like a file, like a, ew, it's very blotchy. I don't know what to call it, but I don't like it. It's not a very clear image, let's say that way. So I might not use it. No, not a fan. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Glad I didn't put that on my card right away. Guess I'm not gonna put anything on there. Or do I have up here? I have a snail. Let's see. We got more than that. More mushrooms. A leaf. Oh yeah, I know what. I can't get them out. Ugh. These ones, I showed them to you in one of my hauls. So I can actually just, now I have to flip this over again because these are cling stamps. These are thicker. Just gonna put a little bit on the corner. Let's see. What do I like? I'm gonna put this one here. Okay. So yeah, many times these acrylic stamps that you get like from AliExpress or the Wish app. I don't know if you know the Wish app. It's similar to AliExpress. Quality is not good. And I prefer to buy stamps from, because most of those stamps that you find on AliExpress are just rip-offs from the original ones. So I prefer to support the original designer or a company. Okay, so that is our card. Ta-da! Totally different from the things that I usually make, but I love that style. And I can just stick this in my whatever journal that I'm gonna make. Lovely. It doesn't always have to be all bright and colorful. It can just be like brown tones. Anyway, I hope you like these, or it gives you an idea, or inspires you to use your stamps if you have stamps. And go through your stash and use like tools and stuff that you haven't used in forever, like me with my stamps. Because they're all on my shelf. I never pull them out, and I have these ones close to my crafting area, so I use those more often, although I only used 2 of those. Did I take that off? Yeah, it's right here. So every once in a while I gotta rotate all my stuff so I can actually make use of them. Okay, so I hope you are doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!